I thought I could handle it, but I couldn't. I failed. And these 2 months were very tough and they changed a lot. So let's just talk about it. I've been posting here on this channel for about 6 months consistently, and I was sharing my thoughts and my ideas, something I read from books, my experiments, and a lot of other things. I was just putting my creative energy in here, and I stopped. And for 2 months I didn't post anything, and this is because I was burnt out. I had a change in my normal work, my 9 to 5, and I needed work for 12 hours a day, and it was really tough for me. And I am the person who really struggles to not do something to the best of my ability. And the project that I was asked to help at, they couldn't make it to the deadline. They asked me to help, but it was so disorganized and burnt me out so much. First of all, 12-hour workday. Second of all, lack of organization and lack of clear view of what we're doing and why we're doing it. And that literally made me burn out so much, because I, as a perfectionist, I need to know how I can help and how I can make my best to make the project successful. And it comes to everything. That's why, for example, I'm recording this video the third time, and I was like, this is not interesting enough for both. They don't know me enough. I don't have such a connection with my audience yet. I don't know who's watching me. I don't know if they like me and so on. So that's why I'm recording it third time. And I just decided that I will share with you how I felt, and maybe you can relate. And I just wanted to share how I did, and I hope it will help you. So it just made me so sad, all the time. I felt like I'm failing, although I wasn't failing at it. The system, the project itself, how it was built, how it was communicated with the client, it was just bad. It was just, they didn't do a good job at that, which is sad, because very nice people are working there, but how it was structured, they agreed to deliver something that has no chance. It was impossible from the start, and that made me go crazy. My mind was like, why are you doing this? You can't do this. It's impossible. This is doomed. This has no way out. You can't do this. You're wrong. And it was just so stressful for me, because I was like screaming at myself, like inside. So that was really hard. And if you're going through such a situation where you're perfectionist, where your I don't know, sense of being right is screaming at you, and you don't know what to do, and you don't know how to get out of this situation, and it makes you really stressed, the only thing I can tell you, and the only thing I can ask you to do, to repeat to yourself that nothing is perfect, and the best of your ability is good enough. The best of your ability is perfect. So that was a real change, and I was journaling about it, and I was like, but I'm doing everything I can, and it's still not good enough. But then I was like, wait, but I can't even do it better. That's one thing. The other thing was a creative burnout. Because I was so busy, and because I was so stressed, and because I was so mentally concentrated on the work that I was doing there, I couldn't create any new ideas or topics that I wanted to talk with you about and that I wanted to share with you. I didn't have time to learn anything new, to share some knowledge. I didn't have time to read my book. I was completely in such a big slump, but at the same time in such stress that I just didn't rest. I didn't learn. I didn't do anything productive at all. And that was scary, because most of the time you have this worst moment that are just like, oh yeah, I have something going on, but it will pass, and you are doing something, you're doing at least something at this time. And it was just not like that this time for me, and I hope you're not going through the same thing, because it's shitty. I swear it was so shitty, because it's like not in your control so much what is going on to you, but I just let go of the control of how I am perceiving it and how I'm reacting to it, and how much I let that situation affect me and my life. And I was like, okay, you want to ruin my life? I'm all in. Thank you. Girl, what? That was horrible. And the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, I don't know what made me do that. I think maybe I just needed a break. and I was constantly analyzing what I want to post and what I want to share with you, and I was stuck in this paralysis analysis where I was like, yeah, this is not good enough, yeah, this is not honest enough. I was like, yeah, this is too much, oh yeah, this is enough. That was really driving me crazy. And even the fact that I'm recording this video for the third time is already saying something. I just need a breakthrough, and this video, I'm posting it whether I like it or not. It's going out, and you will see me ramble to you about this for what now, 9 minutes. So yeah, what was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason? The reason of this doomed 2 months were no ritual, no routines, maybe no gift for myself, no actual motivation to do something so much because I was so stressed about some other thing. And what I'm trying to do now is I try to create routines, multiple routines, multiple morning routines, multiple cleaning routines, multiple research routines. And I'm still working on this, and it's messy, and I hate it. I hate to come up with this stuff and to check it out because it's painful. When you're going out of your comfort zone, when you're going out from your, I will just sleep a bit more because I'm tired. When you go out from this and you're like, no, I want to make my circadian rhythm work and I want to make it consistent, it just becomes painful. You just need to work on for it. You just need to change something, and even a small change can be uncomfortable, and even small change is uncomfortable. That's why it's so important to create these routines that will make it a bit more pleasant for you and that will have this dopamine at the end. You need to have something pleasant in them. You need to add as much nice things into them and pair them with each other. So I know, very simple thing to do, but like drink a glass of water before I will drink my coffee. Slowing down. This is something that I was like, why am I even stressing about the project that I'm not a manager of? I didn't make that rules. I'm not in charge of it. I literally have a contract with you, my company, for making tasks that you gave me, and I am making the task to the best of my ability. So what am I doing wrong? I'm doing everything okay. Why am I stressing out myself like that? So this is something that you need to take into consideration. If you are doing everything you agreed upon, not with anyone, with yourself, girl, what's the problem? Don't raise the bar every time you reach it. I heard it somewhere not so long ago, and I've been obsessed with this phrase because this is how I tend to work. This is how my perfectionism, this is how my ambitions work. Every time you get to somewhere, to your goal, it becomes acceptable. You do not celebrate it. It just becomes like, yeah, done, check mark, and we're gone from there. But what about you wanting this so bad? What about you trying hard and working for it, and now you reached it and like, oh yeah, that's crazy. So we need to slow down and really enjoy the process of becoming and really start to romanticize our life. And I know this phrase is like, it's already bad, you know, it's like people just don't know already what means romanticizing life. They're like, oh, I'll just buy myself everything pink and we'll be happy. But it's not true. It's just not true. By romanticizing your life, what I mean is to really accept that every day is a gift and the next one is not guaranteed. So you need to live every day of your life like it's the last day of your life. Romanticize it in a dramatic way. Treat yourself like your child, like you would treat your child. Would you make your child eat some bullshit fast food, any other shitty meal that you're putting into your body, and accept it and expect it to be like, oh yeah, yum yum, oh, healthy skin, healthy hair, healthy nails, yeah, I'm pretty? Girl, that doesn't work like this. So I got yapping again. The point of this video will tell you that if you're burning out, hit a pause. If you can, take some days off. If something is not working, don't force, just leave it for some time, okay? You just need to have some space and time between it, and you will gain some perspective and come back stronger. This is what happened to me, and I am still fighting with myself and my depreciating thoughts to get back into the routine with YouTube, because there are a lot of things that are going on in my head, and I'm just like, yeah, I can do this consistently, I can twin it and so on, and this is just bullshit. I know I can. I literally know I can, and I did it and I loved it, and I feel like myself when I'm filming, and I feel happy when I do, and I feel happy when I post it. I feel happy when I get a like, or someone subscribes, or someone writes a comment, and it's just exciting for me. And I would love to think that I can help someone with sharing something that is going on in my life, and this is what I want to live by. So that's why I am choosing, right now I am choosing to really live with what makes me happy and distance myself from things I don't have control of, and accept that I don't have control of something, because the hardest thing is to accept that you can't do something, or accept that you can do something. Literally so hard. I will stop yapping. Please write in a comment if you have ever hit a point when you felt like you need to slow down and you did, and what happened. Did it help you? If you didn't slow down, what had happened to you? I would love to hear some advice or some stories of yours. And yeah, thank you. I love you. Bye.